Greetings and good day. I hope you're doing great. I'm here with the daily silver analysis for March 25th. Last week, we saw silver record another drop of over 15% following its continued decline, closing its weekly candle in the range of $67.89. Overall, since the start of the war in the Middle East, we've seen about a 35%
Learn and enter the world of binary option with us. Binary option indicators, powerful strategies, learn, trade, win. Level up your trading.
drop in silver prices, but with the start of this week on Monday, we saw the price of silver move upward. At the start of the week, after trading opened, silver continued its downward movement, and after reaching the weekly FVG zone, this decline stopped. We're currently looking at the daily time frame. Here we can see that after the sharp price drop at the end of January, the price entered a range, and later, as the price was recovering and breaking out of the top of this range, with the start of the Middle East conflicts and the strong surge in the dollar, precious metals weakened, and this drop occurred in gold and silver. Now, in recent days, as you can see, the price approached its previous bottom range. The previous bottom was in the range of $64.13. Here we can clearly see our strategy number 4, where after approaching this level, a candle closed higher than the low of the previous candle, but in the next candle, as a manipulation, it swept the liquidity below the previous candles and even the previous bottom, and then returned upward. Based on this strategy, we could have entered a trade at this point, placed the stop loss below the shadow of this candle, and pursued higher targets. You can see more details of this analysis on the TF Lab TradingView page. We're now examining the 4-hour time frame. The deep drop in silver prices on Monday continued down to the 4-hour order block range, and if this support level is lost, the price could drop to the daily FVG and around the $59 price level. But as we saw, the price was met with very good support here and bounced back up. Following this reversal, we can see that a market structure shift has occurred and the price is finding good support in the internal liquidity areas. Finally, in the last few candles, we see that the price has stopped its upward movement upon reaching the previous peak range and is reacting to this area and the 4-hour FVG zone. If we see this zone break to the upside in the future, we can consider this break a change of character in this time frame and expect a move toward higher targets like $78. Now we're looking at the 1-hour time frame. Here we can see the upward movement in silver prices that started at the beginning of the week, and with the start of potential negotiations between Iran and the US, which could lead to a reduction in Middle East tensions, we can consider that this will help weaken the dollar, and we could see a return of risk appetite to the financial markets. Consequently, we can expect silver's upward trend to persist through the end of this week, coinciding with Trump's 5-day ultimatum for Iran. Silver prices might see a brief correction following their recent climb. Once liquidity from the previous low, or even the 4-hour and 1-hour FVG is gathered, it could then push toward higher targets. Good luck and stay profitable.
7 powerful volume trading indicators: footprint, volume profile, and fast scalp. Level up your trading.